Redeemer. Glory be the Lord that Redeemer. Glory be the Lord that Redeemer. Teachers should not be treated as slaves. It's wrong. As a teacher, you are a leader. The classroom is your constituency. Lead well. All right. Good day, wonderful teachers. Good day, my beloved parents. Happy new day. Yeah. So today we are welcome back in continuation with the teacher series. If you have been following us before now, all right, I want to believe that you've already subscribed and then you're liking our page. Drop your comment. Yeah, whether good or bad, I will adjust. Okay, so you're welcome back to the teachers series. Okay, so when you hear about teachers series, yeah, we're referring to teachers, quite all right. But in a broader sense, we're talking about the entire structure of schooling. Yes, the structure of a school is triangular. It has 3 legs. Yeah, it's like the leg of what do they call it, a bouncing boner. 3. The first leg is the teacher. Yeah, they are teachers. They are the first leg of the schooling structure. Number 2, they are the parents. Yeah, father, mother, you are the second leg. Without your children, there is no school. Yes. And without the teachers, there is no school. So you cannot separate one from the other. The third leg are the children. So it's triangular. Yeah, like this, this way. Okay. So we want to look at this important thing. You know, sometimes we see so many things in this school. There are so many things we see there. School, so many. Even some of the things you don't even see them. You don't even see them appear in social media. You only see them appear in school media. School Mediapedia. We are looking at the issue of school run. That's for parents. Guardians. School run. Is it normally in every school, every morning you see children, parents taking their children to school. Some are going up, some are going down. Some are trekking, some are in bus, some are in keke, some are entering school bus. You will see this Brownian kind of movement. You know, Brownian motion, zigzag movement. People are just going, everybody busy, everybody serious. And when you see people who are serious in the morning, you think they are serious. Just wait, you have to know. You actually know why that morning movement. Some are not serious. If you have a child, whether it's your biological child or you're a guardian, please, you should be responsible enough to take good care of such a child. You give account to. You will give account. You give account. How you are able to manage the lives that God has, out of mercy, out of providence, He has handed over to you. You must give account. Number 1, it's not easy to have a child. I keep saying this, it's not easy to have it. Wait, have you entered the labor room before? If you are married, please, one of these days, if your wife is still bearing children, follow her to labor room and see the stress and see the pains it takes a woman to bear a child. So whether you have been there or not, you have not been there before, that's not the issue. The issue is that you should be responsible. Every morning you see parents, guardians, everybody, teachers alike, they will bring children to school in the morning. And when you bring children to school in the morning, you are given a time where you are to come back and collect your child. Isn't it proper for you to plan your life for the day? You see, when you are giving birth to children, plan. Okay, I say plan. Make a plan. If you need to have a house help, if you need to make an arrangement, look at your work schedule. We're not saying you should resign from your work because you have kids. No. What we are saying is that these kids that God has given to you must be taken care of. You brought them here on earth. They didn't bring them. They didn't even beg you to bring them. You decided. Yes, and here they are. You can't dodge your responsibility. One thing that even baffles me at times, I used to wonder. Somebody is coming to school in the morning with a child, wearing nightgown. You don't know what that's so. 90. I mean, transparent nightgown to a school environment. There's supposed to be a learning environment where you see people coming from different places, parents are coming, children are coming, A woman is putting on nightgown, abomination. Madam, I'm sorry, I don't know what came over you. Yes. Something came over you. Something that should be worn in fact, we confronted one. In fact, she comes to school with bomb shots to carry her kid in nursery. Something that when children do, then we rebuke them. We shout. We are seeing mothers who are also supposed to be teachers at home. Abi? Yes, now. After all, the home is the first school for a child. Before the conventional school that we have today. The home is the first school. So she wears bomb shot. We come, madam. Excuse me. I mean, you see bragging. Not even willing to take correction.
Singing glory. Glory be the Lord and Redeemer. Glory be the Lord and Redeemer. Glory be the Lord and Redeemer. Every day. Hey.
Nightgown to school. What a shame. What a shame. Whatever reason, I don't know the reason. You just imagine. So that you to wonder. I mean, there's nothing we don't see in this school work. Nothing that Musa will not see at the gate. You see terrible things. And when you want to corner them to correct, you see pomposity. You see arrogancy and pride in misbehavior. You're wrong. So please, we are begging, if you're part of it, change. If you're coming out to the public, it's a public thing. You know, sometimes our problems are not really from the school. When we look at things like that, then we begin to we'll narrow it down to your child. Toxic parents. Some parents are so metamorphic, not stable, very unstable, and you want a stable child. How will it be possible? It's not possible. It's not possible. You are the cause. You come to a school environment and then you inject the spirit of 19 in the air, and they keep disturbing the school the whole day. It's a matter, serious one, and this should not be taken with kid glove. It needs urgency. See, such parents at times, I think, for me, if you ask my opinion, I'll say if they refuse to be advised, please quietly tell them to leave the school with their word. Yes, forget the fee. Sorry, man, we cannot continue this way with you. Why? Oh, we have already given you the first one, the second one, and you are a recalcitrant. You are heady. Automatically, same spirit you're pouring in here. We eventually do what? We found in your child. So we are sorry, you can look for another school. You know, politely. You know, when I don't know whether you have met see people who educated when they are quarreling. It's sweet too. Excuse me. You hear? Excuse me, please. Can you do me a favor? Sit down. How can I do you a favor when we are quarreling? I don't know. You see, very, very smooth. Excuse me, I say, can you please do me a favor? Sit down. I mean, just call the woman. Excuse me. Ma, we're sorry, please. Can you do us a favor? Please, take your child home. He said, what's the matter? No, don't worry. Just take your child home. We'll look into the matter later. We'll get back to you. Like interview. When they want to dismiss you from an interview, tell you. Okay, oh, we have seen your CV, we have seen you're qualified. You are really great. Fine, you are doing great. What happened is that I hope your phone number is your email address. I hope this phone number is working. We'll get back to you. Dismissal strategy. Dismiss them. Whichever one you dismiss them. These are part of the people that will always inject toxins into the school system. We want to sanitize our schools. We want the school to become a place whereby you enter there, you know there is decency. What is the glory of the schools of the 60s? Our fathers, our founding fathers. You people still awake and this is happening. Nobody's talking. We should. It's not the issue of money. Let's leave this issue of run after money. Till when? We're running after money at the expense of our education. Is our moral standard is getting to 0 point. In fact, the bar is less than 1 bar. The way the bar is already, your phone bar is already 1. It's not rushing the way to go and charge. We need to charge it. We have to rush to charge our moral system in our schools. It's getting bad. We are seeing things. It's heartbreaking. So when you bring your child to school in the morning, you don't have a plan after school who will come and pick your child. There's no plan. You don't have a plan for the child. Leave the child in the school is by 2 or by 3. So maybe nursery that needed parental care. You need to come early. Except you have a house help. You send the person. These children, once it is 12:01, they need to go home. They need to be with you. They need to be under care. By then, these teachers' activities, they are done. Teachers are also human beings. They have families. They have children. They came from homes. So, they have their own responsibility. And then, some people will not appear. And just for them to come, not as if you call the school, there's no arrangement. It's like if you want to stay extra hours, courtesy demands that you come to school as excuse because of X, Y, and Z. I'm sorry for this week. Don't make it a permanent thing. I won't be able to be coming to school on time. So, but I want you to assign my child to a teacher. When I come, I'm going to pay the teacher. I will pay, for the services. You need to pay. It can't be free. You need to pay. You have a conscience. Pay for it. But some will just narrowly, they will leave the child there, waiting for whatever happens, and then they will tell you, this, what do you mean? What do you mean? Start speaking big English. What do you mean? What do you mean that you didn't come to school to pick your child after school? What do you mean? You. What do you mean? What do you mean? What meanest thou? We mean nothing. We mean come to school early and pick your child. That's bad. It's as bad as that. So, they won't come. Oh, there's even one. This is just little boy in nursery 3. Oh my God. That the parents, they left the child in school from morning till 7 p.m. After 7 in the night. After 7 p.m. And the parents casually walked in. And where's my son? Where's my son? No apology, nothing. I mean, you are nobody to call your parents. You are not one. If you're a parent, you're not a correct parent. If there are issues you have, there could be hold up. You could have a business emergency, need to travel out or whatever. Make an internal arrangement. This is a life. The way you also rush for that business, to go for that business, is the same way you have to rush. Do everything possible to take care of these children. See, let me tell you something. Most injuries occur after school. Whether you come, you see your child with one injury or the other, you start shouting, What? You are not doing your job well. I can't take this. Are we not? You have to take it too. That's what you back it for. Take it. Can't take this. So once the school is, teachers are busy with other activities. The school is also there's a time lamp, there's a time frame, so that they give us extra time. Probably you're still on your way, 30 minutes extra, come to the school and pick your child. That makes you a responsible parent. Parenting. So it's not about giving birth to a child and throwing the child in school and then paying school fees around. That is not it. This is part of it. And it is very important. When a child sees care and love, why would she or he learn? Why won't the brain be open to learn? The person comes around. There's even, am I talking about, there's even one that left the child the next day. Yeah? Yeah? Yes. I don't know what we have to go to police and make entry. We need to do man again. He came back and said, hey, you travel to what? He traveled to so place and I could not make it. You didn't make phone call, there is no contact with the school, nothing. Even the neighbors could not account. We were like, do we drop the child with the neighbor? Where do we keep this child now? Till tomorrow. The child was looking frustrated. And a little baby for that matter. A baby in nursery class. See the way the child is being treated. Tomorrow now you say, this children sometimes, what goes around? Turn around. She came back the next day with stories, good stories. I'm not saying they're not good. Good stories, good claim, good English. She can speak English. Educated woman. It shouldn't be like that. There's no difference between this woman and you that will leave your child 1 hour after dismissal. Pay. Parents, pay. You're paying for that child. You're paying for your duty. Say, this child, no, I love you so much. Pay. Do that. Make arrangement. That's how it should be. Don't claim that the whole day is not for you. There are hours of school. It could be 7 hours from 8 a.m., 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, as the case may be if you're in nursery, maybe 2, probably 3. There are 8 hours. Anything above those hours, please, you are encroaching into somebody's extra time. That's not good. Fair enough. School runs. So now we're running into problems. This person will bring the child on Monday, different face. On Tuesday, another person will, I don't know whether they share the children with neighbors. I don't know whether the people in the yard are having one child. Hey, he's my neighbor, he's my sister in the fellowship. They give us the child. Tomorrow somebody else will come on your behalf. The next person is Okada man will come. The next one is Keke. The next day you come yourself. Confusion. And you know the level of insecurity we have now in our environment, in our system. So when the school say, we're not going to release your child, you start ranting the phone. He's my child. I demand explanation to why the child should not be. My friend, come to school. Normally, if it isn't a problem, you have to come to school. Come and make an official report. If you have the number of the coordinator, whoever is in charge, relay with them well. Not if anything happens tomorrow, you hold the school. You'll be the first to go to social media. You'll be the first to begin to rant. To shout, I can't take this nonsense. Why you began the nonsense yourself? Let us do the proper thing. Let's do the proper. These are the issues that at times, when the teacher is stressed the whole day, the teacher is still there taking care of your child till when you come back and you expect the person to come back to school the next morning and be agile and be active. Nowhere. It can't happen. You can't eat your cake and have it. People that have already stipulated time for school, they know when there's a time to rest and prepare for the next day work. Yeah, otherwise if you don't rest, the activity for the next day will be subcharged. It will affect it for the next day. It will affect the next day's activity. That's the truth about it. You can't do anything about it. That's how it is being structured. We need to rest now. So please help us. Before you now begin to, we're talking about, you see, this school run thing is a matter. When the school dismisses, we expect teachers to coordinate their children. Once they, I don't know the spirit of bear. Once the bear go back, even in your presence, you have not trained them enough. You have been there for 1, 2 terms, 1 year. You have not been able to tame these children to a point that when they hear bear, they begin to ask. There are places you go. I've seen a school. I kept saying this thing. I entered a class when I was still in secondary school, and then I was in private government school. I was changed from government to private school, and I got to this new school. My God, there's no teacher in the class. We entered the classroom, sat down. Everybody minded his or her business. Nobody was talking to me. I was looking for who to talk to. Nowhere. I'm used to talking. I became so frustrated. I became so. What do I do? I was strange among them. No teacher in the class. They are busy with their books, calculations, opening, reading novel. Everybody is busy quietly, not disturbing his or her neighbor. That is how it should be. They were trained that way. Somebody trained them to achieve that result. So when children begin to run, that's when you hear, boy, he has fell down. The arm is broken. The teacher is busy. At that point in time, please leave everything you have been doing. You want to mark a record. You want to equally begin to pack your own. Once you blink the eye, anything can happen. Come out from where you are. Don't say, I'm not the one on duty. Help the person on duty. It is synergic. If your children are not kept under control, the person on duty will find it difficult to do the duty. Yes, you create more headache for him or her. So leave the table where you are. Get yourself ready. Let's begin to know how to. These children, we need to rewire them. I keep saying this. We need to transform these children thinking, the way they think, the way they reason, and this. Yeah, they are children. They can be controlled. Yeah, I know foolishness abound in the life of children, yes, but they can be controlled. So when the man goes, everybody, everywhere rowdiness, and this is when children get lost. This was the parents who come, people will just come, they're not even parents, and kidnap each other. This is the period. School is thrown into confusion. You put the director of your school in trouble, put them into trouble because of your carelessness. So don't just hand over a child to anybody. Please demand for. One came, is our neighbor. We said no. We know the man. We said no. We want to have a permission officially from the father of this child. You could be twin brothers. We don't care about it. The word is not defined. You can't define man. You can't define man. You have not seen anything. They say wonder shall never end. Wonder does not end. That day you see wonder. Let something happen, you see wonder. We don't want it to happen again. So carefulness demands for those of teachers who are in school. Leave whatever you are doing. At that point, everybody needed to come together. Not for the few assigned. Since you're not able to put your class under control, come out and help. Come out and help. Don't go and relax the hand. You're busy doing painting your face. Busy rubbing powder, preparing to go. Oh, even some, they don't even wait. They leave even before the children. As the bell is going, just hang their bag. Hirelings. Hired teacher. They just put on their is it hung or hang? They're off the class. They leave the class, leave the environment. And you want to hear good news tomorrow. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work. These are not things these children are not they are not insects that you use a coil to put under control, or use a insecticide. Once you spray the fleets, everywhere is calm like mosquitoes. They are not like that. It's a gradual thing, gradual process. We will get there. Do your own, I do my own, we'll get there. So our parents were begging. Those ones school, we want to be more careful. Because of the evil days. The days are perilous. These are dangerous times. These are days you cannot predict the happenings around. Have you not seen children that, oh, there's even one. During that rush hour, everybody, this small child in nursery left the gate alone. Even the security man could not see him. As tiny as that child is, left the gate. People are coming and going and coming and going. This is where you need to be, to show that you have been trained. Watch, even if you're upstairs, be watching. Everybody come out. Everybody be observant. The child left it, nobody knew, and began to walk along the road, a little boy. And as the child left the gate, suddenly the parents came in. The teacher had been in the class, trying to, what do they call it now? trying to, what is it called? Anatomy. Trying to paint and trying to clean the face and trying to do her. She didn't know when the child went out. When the mother came and said, hey, let me, she turned. The boy was nowhere to be found. We ran head task at the whole school. Somebody said, I saw a little boy. I saw a little boy running on the road. So we down there, we started running, my dear. See the boy heading to nowhere. Why? Somebody that should be in the class, she was in the class. That boy left. Making up. Look at it. You see, if anything would have happened, you would have thrown away that your makeup bucket. And you'd have cleaned those things you were robbing. You'd have cleaned them and see clear. So that is how it should be. So please, this is also our package for today. We want our parents who are doing school runs, please, we want you to dress well. We're just appealing to you when you are coming for school run. Dress well. Wear things that children could be able to see you and emulate. You're not in your bedroom. If you are, it's a different thing. You're in a public place. You are inside an institution. If you're bringing children, please plan for them for the day. Don't abandon them. They could, if they're having private lessons with teachers, it's a different thing. There are extra lessons they're having, you have made arrangements, it's a different thing. Bets, whereby there is no such. Don't leave your children in school after school hours. They needed your attention. There are some things they need to learn from you. Once the learning from the teacher stops, they start learning vices around. You say, but this child, I don't understand, is beginning to behave so. That behavior, that thing will happen 30 minutes, 1 hour, when you were late to come to school. And you're following. I hope you're not offended, but I hope you have learned something today. Thank you very much for your time with us in this teacher's series. I remain your teacher, your one and only teacher, Mr. Genesis. See you in the next episode. Thank you.